Good morning. How's everybody doing? Yeah, back to work on Monday here. Going into the second week. Sorry. Still going into the, 9-8 here. All right. So we'll see what we got this morning. The futures are coming in a little quiet. We're positive. We're positive for sure. All right. Just kind of a quiet morning. Not too much happening here. A few names out there. I'm going to go through a few things. It's going to make it pretty quick today. All right. I was just looking at this Oracle, and that's probably why it's popping up there. Oracle's making a move here this morning. All right. 239.96 right now. That's coming back up. All right. So Oracle on our daily got a nice move coming up here, guys. 239.69. All right, so 239. Want to triangle out? You're gonna have to get back up to 242 bucks. Okay, cloud stocks. All right, CRM. I gotta say, I'm amazed that Cream came back so fast. So back up to 250 here now, but this is a weird area here. All right. So I just don't. I wait for a pullback, some kind of pullback. I don't think. I'd like to say I'd like to get back down to 241. Yeah, that could happen, but as right now, they're getting better here. All right, but you got that month is still red. All right, so we'll see. We'll see what can comes of that on Salesforce. All right, so that one, there's a couple there. This morning we got Chewy out on dog food, right? 2-2 up on the month on the Chewy, and getting some pretty nice move here today. Getting back up to 43.27, so we're going to expand on our week here. Coming up into this area right in here. We got no magnitudes to chase it there on our monthly and or our daily. All right, so 43.27. We got fucked up to 43.75 now. She pulled back in a little bit. Chewy, a little better this morning. And the goose is loose in Canada. The $1,500 jacket that I got to put one on once. I mean, they are really amazing, and they're kind of heavy on you too, which is kind of nice. So 1339 here. We're up to 1398. We closed at 1356. Up about 40 cents here this morning with the goose on the loose. All right, so got that going on. Today we got AppLovin. And we got Robinhood going into the S&P 500. So we're getting a little boost here. I was looking at it. I knew this was coming. I was thinking, probably should be long some long for some Robinhood because I've been really talking about a lot of Robinhood and trying to get in. And now it's not going to get me in here now at 109.42 on the move to the upside. All right, so let this thing cool its jets. All right, you're still stuck inside this pattern here, and that's going to be tough to get out of it on that. All right, but a nice little kick this morning with the now going into the S&P 500. So there you go, Robinhood, AppLovin. Same situation here. AppLovin's better here going into the S&P 500 as well. 540 bucks, closed at 420.94. So nice move to the upside on AppLovin. All right, on that 2-2 up on that daily. That's gonna be moving here, folks. 540ish. All right, so nice move to the upside. That's gonna take out all the time. What is that gonna mean? That's gonna mean that we're going to be at risk of exhaustion. All right, so there is your AppLovin this morning. A couple of things here. Tesla's a little bit better here. Up maybe around 1%. This is all about Elon Musk and getting his money. So they're getting close to. Yeah, they're going to give this guy $1 trillion. So Tesla, that's what's the news is out this morning, and then Apple is slightly in the news this morning because the Apple 17 event, I think it's going to be today or tomorrow. All right, so they're going to be revealing the new iPhone 17. All right, so they're getting a little bit of love here this morning, right? 239 actually come back inside, so not much, man. I think Apple found its price here for a while. It's gonna need some really good news to get that thing to start expanding from here. I wouldn't really bother with that one too much. I'm not a big fan of that one right now. CRWV kind of firmed up here over the last few days. Now I'm seeing what things are starting to turn here. I'm thinking that CRWV might start to make a move to the upside. Probably triangle out one more time. Why not? All right, so I wouldn't be surprised. I bought some on Friday. I bought it at $86 or something like that. So it's up $2. Could triangle me out again, but I think this thing's starting to firm up here. And, first thing we got to do is we got to triangle out this month, and we have to turn it green. All right, so this is very difficult to do. All right, so there's your week. So still, we'll see where we're at. This morning, we were higher. We were up to almost $90. Okay, and the high on Friday was 90.44. All right, so we were up there. Let's see if we can get that thing back up and get going and starting to make a move back up to the upside. I think that one's got room to go. Another one is that Circle. These were the IPOs that came. So 2 down in the month. Horrible still. This thing really took a beating down from 298.99. Trading at $114, trading $113.96 right now. I'm going to keep talking about it. I'm just bringing it to your attention. There might be a better place for us to get in, so I'd sit tight on that one as well. Circle. All right. China stocks are a little bit better here this morning. Baidu and Baba on the move here. All right, so you got the Chiners. Then we got here China. All right. It's not China, it's China. All right. Baidu 109 here, guys, up $8 this morning on the Baidu to move into the upside. So we got some more moving here. We got up to $112 on the Baidu. All right. So China's better today. Baba's in there too. Baba's moving up this morning too. Baba was looking decent. I just did with this 2 day down. Because I've been watching it. And I was thinking, something could pop out of this thing. And then that's what happened. You got a really nice hammer, and now all of a sudden you got a hammer that's going into force. All right, so let's see what they want to go from there. 138.76. You want to triangle that? We already beat that out. We're going to 140. All right, so kind of busting out there a little bit on these Chiners. Keep an eye on. JD's another one. We'll throw that one in there. That one's got another hammer that could go into force today. Looks like it already has. 31.69. It's not running away. It's sitting close. And then you got Billy Baru. All right, Billy. What do you got, Billy? 22.45, unchanged, nothing going on there. All right, so Baba and Baidu, the two big names this morning. A couple of things that I'm looking at. Tech, right? Tech. Everybody wants to talk about tech. 56.48 on this Pegasystems. This thing took a beating. Got the 1 month, so no hurry on this one, all right? But the 2 week up, looking to take another week up, all right? And 56.48, guys, all right? This thing's looking pretty good, all right? Looking for another week to go up on Pega. I kind of like that Pega a little bit. And then Western Digital really busted out big time, too, to the upside. But this one's probably already... So this ship's already sailed for us. I don't think we want to go chasing anything up there. Okay, couple things that IBM is back up to 249, guys. So keep an eye on IBM. I think IBM continues to go higher here. I think these cloud stocks are getting better. I still think that that our cybers are still a little bit sketchy, but they're getting better. All right, they're getting better. Don't go in heavy, go in small. This way, if you've got to triangle out, you only lose a little, and then fight to see when we find that real move, when they start to all get some momentum. Might not come here, might not come in September, might come later. All right, so that's why we keep an eye on them and we just sit tight. All right, so that, with that, what else here? Enphase was in the news here, ENPH. Not much on this thing. This is another dead cat, but trying to come back up here off the monthly. All right, you want to change your year around because this thing's been straight down for the year, and now all of a sudden you're 2-2 back up. Okay, with 4 months to go, whatever, September, October, November, December, about 4 months to go. All right, so we'll see if that can improve. That one's actually looking bad. Look at that outside week. That could lead to a 3-2-2 back up. All right, watch that one. That one doesn't look too bad. And then as long as we look at that one, we'll look at First Solar. First Solar is still trapped inside the month. So what does that mean? That's right. It means that it has stalled out. Either that or it's going to be a 2-1-2 back up. But there's a lot of time to go and probably a rate cut coming too. All right. So we'll see about that too. Who knows? Who knows what the hell is going to happen there either. All right. So I wouldn't be jumping on any buildings or anything. Boeing's better this morning by $1 and change. Got down to 225. I still got my bids at around 220. I may never get filled. And that's okay. My average price is much lower anyway, so but I'm not going to go chasing Boeing when they don't have workers to build planes. All right, so sit tight with Boeing. There's a lot of stories around there, and you know what stories are, right? So they're things you read to your children at night. It's back inside on Celsius here. This thing is a real beast. I just think that this thing's had too much already. Enough with the water, all right? Your fitness partner, okay? All right, that's called your trainer. It's not your water. All right, 2-2 down yesterday. I think this thing's tired. I would wait on that thing. Maybe back into the high 40s and then get a reversal coming back around. That's what I think there. Lululemon I'm watching, and keep an eye on that KVUE. That thing was a disaster on Friday. So this is an ongoing story. You can read about what's going on with this KVUE, healthcare, drugs, people dying, that kind of stuff. All right. So that's an interesting story. You can keep an eye on that. I like Walmart and I like TJ Maxx, but they're both acting like crap right now. And I got to say, Rob Locks, I love Electronic Arts. I had to move it up. I'm saying like 164, 165 is a good spot if you can get it there. It's trading higher than that right now. It's went out at 168, and it looks like it's unchanged, not doing anything so far. All right, so Robinhood, boom, up 9%, going into the S&P 500. AppLovin, boom, going back into the S&P 500. I can't remember who they're taking out. But they're taking out bums. That's what they're doing. They're taking out bums. All right, so Amazon's slowly higher here. Microsoft is a little bit lower. NVIDIA is trying to finally get back up to maybe 170. Palantir still stuck. Can't get out. It looks like they could be stuck for a while. The VIX was slightly higher. The discretionaries were better. The diamonds ain't doing nothing, and the futures are unchanged, probably inside day. I'll see you at lunchtime. Be good.